Before fate ever crossed their paths, Ethan Walker and Lena Brooks were already living two very different lives in the same city. Ethan Walker was known as a man of focus and quiet ambition. In his early 30s, he had built a successful tech company from nothing but late nights, cold coffee, and stubborn belief. He wasn't flashy. He didn't chase attention. His life was simple, disciplined, and intentional. A modern home in a peaceful neighborhood. A clean black sedan. A routine built on work, integrity, and long-term thinking. Ethan believed in loyalty. He believed love was something you built slowly, carefully, with the right person. He had been hurt once before, left by someone who said he was too serious, too future-minded. So he stopped searching and poured himself into his work, trusting that real love would come when it was meant to. Lena Brooks lived in an entirely different rhythm. She was vibrant, magnetic, and breathtakingly beautiful. An event stylist and lifestyle influencer, her world revolved around weddings, parties, champagne flutes, and carefully curated perfection. She knew how to command a room, how to smile in a way that made people lean closer. She thrived on admiration and attention, but beneath the flawless makeup and effortless charm was a constant hunger. Lena was never fully satisfied. Stability felt boring. Routine felt suffocating. No matter how much she had. She always wanted more excitement, more validation, more desire. They met at a wedding. Ethan was part of the groom's party. Lena had been hired to style the event. Music floated through the air as fairy lights shimmered above the dance floor. In the middle of the celebration, their eyes met across the room. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't loud. It was instant and quiet, like recognition. They talked for hours, missing the cake cutting, forgetting everything else around them. Ethan felt calm in a way he hadn't felt in years. Lena felt chosen, truly seen. At the end of the night, she wrote her number on his hand and smiled. "Don't lose this," she said. He never did. They dated for 2 years. To everyone watching, their love looked perfect. Weekend getaways. Late-night conversations. Mutual support. Laughter that filled rooms. Ethan adored Lena. He believed in her dreams. He helped fund her business ideas and encouraged her creativity. He never questioned her independence or her freedom. Lena loved how safe Ethan felt. How dependable. How generous. But deep inside, she still craved attention from others, the thrill, the chase, the secrecy. Still, when Ethan proposed on a quiet beach with no cameras and no crowd, Lena cried, and she said yes. Their wedding was stunning. Guests whispered words like soulmates and true love. Marriage started beautifully. Then Ethan's success grew even more. His company exploded. Investments paid off. Their lifestyle became wealthy beyond what Lena had imagined. The mansion. The vacations. The financial freedom. Ethan stayed the same man, loyal, focused, present. But Lena wasn't satisfied. No matter how much he gave, it never felt like enough. She started cheating, quietly at first. Then carelessly. Men who admired her. Men who made her feel wanted again. She told herself it meant nothing. That she still loved her husband. That Ethan didn't need to know. Then she got pregnant. She never questioned it. Never tested it. When the baby boy was born, Ethan cried as he held him for the first time. He celebrated endlessly, promised to be the best father, and poured his heart into raising the child. Lena smiled and said nothing. For years later, Lena was bored again. She filed for divorce. In court, she claimed neglect. Emotional absence. Failure to provide. Ethan was devastated. He didn't fight the divorce. He only wanted to remain in his son's life. They split properties. He paid generous child support. He never missed a payment, or so he believed. Years later, Lena returned to court. This time, she accused Ethan of missing child support entirely. Of abandoning her and the child. Her lawyer claimed his records were falsified. Despite his evidence, the court believed her. Ethan was sentenced to 5 years in prison. His world collapsed. Prison stripped him of everything: his freedom, his reputation, his dignity. But it also forced him to confront truths he had never questioned. One night, another inmate asked him a simple question: "Did you ever do a DNA test?" The question haunted him. After 5 long years, Ethan was released. The first thing he did was file for a court-ordered DNA test. The results came back unmistakable. 0% match. The child was never his. Ethan sued. The truth unraveled in court. Lena was found guilty of paternity fraud, perjury, financial deception, and false imprisonment. She was ordered to repay all child support with damages. Criminal charges followed. She lost custody rights. Her reputation collapsed. Friends vanished. Her life unraveled. Years later, Ethan stood in court one final time, not angry, not bitter, just free. The judge spoke clearly: love built on lies destroys lives. This court will not protect deception. Ethan walked out of the courthouse with his head held high, finally unchained. She betrayed love, weaponized lies, and stole years of a man's life. But truth is patient, and when it arrives, it takes everything back.